Good morning. It is April 24th today. It means we're a long way into coronavirus. I don't even know what day I'm on anymore. I am repping little New Scotland for our client Scott. That's for you, brother. Interesting things for me today. So every day I have a pick line in. It's right here. And every day I have to get that thing. I get IV twice a day, morning and night. Huge pain in the butt. It is amazing how much work it is to have to get up, spend half an hour with, getting a pick line, half an hour on the bag end. It's just both times every day, super hard on the head. And I'll have that till May 25th because of the staph infection. And, that's frustrating, but it is what it is. I'm just trying to get through things and cannot wait to get back to exercise. I have someone helping me out with stairs today. Say hi, Mila. She's my stair helper, right? I am seeing a lot of stuff right now on people who are really critical of the police. And this all has to do with, obviously, the 22 people that were murdered in Nova Scotia last weekend. And you know what frustrates me with this stuff is hindsight is 20/20. Like, everybody's saying, well, I would have done this and I would have done that. Look, it's super easy when you have all the results in front of you and you're like, oh, so he was driving a police car and this is his name. But it's easy to do that stuff. It takes work to go out there and catch somebody. I understand. I'm sure the police wish they did some things differently too. But you know what? They didn't have all the information either. So for the people that are shooting off and saying, I would have done this and I would have done that, here's the thing. Go join the police then. I'm sure the RCMP are happy to take people. And if you're as good as you say you are, then jump on in, dog. Go do it. But stop criticizing. This is the problem with social media now. Everybody's got a voice, and that's great. And it also is really bad because people who just want to shoot their mouths off and criticize all day long. You know what? I've been critical of the way Stephen McNeil does things. I've been critical of the way Justin Trudeau does things. That's okay. You're allowed to be critical. But you know what? The police are not a bunch of half-assed losers. I work with a lot of police. I have some friends with the police. I am sure there are some terrible police officers. And for those people out there saying, I hate the police because they're racist. Okay, I'm sure there are some racist police. I know a lot of police. I don't know any that are racist. But maybe that's just because I'm in luck. I'm white. They've never given me a hard time. But what I will say is, you know what? I don't think you shouldn't be able to criticize the police. Not for a second. I think you should. But don't say, because I know all the facts, now I have all the facts, well, now I'm going to make some decisions. It's just not the way life works. They couldn't possibly know all that information that they found out about this guy, Gabriel Wortman, without doing a lot of police work. So no, I don't think they probably half-assed it. No one wants anybody to kill anyone. You know what? It's okay to be critical if they've made some mistakes, but wait to see all the information before you fly into a rage and start screaming about things being shameful and negative. Another interesting side note, I have seen more posts on social media with like the anti-vaxxer. I mean, they're coming out of the woodwork now. Nobody likes vaccines anymore. The people who claim that COVID is coming from 5G networks. It was made in China. Bill Gates did it because he wants to microchip us all. You know, look, conspiracy theories are super fun in movies, right? They are. The problem is the likelihood of a conspiracy theory being real is very low. The likelihood of 5G networks actually, it's going to get out there and give me COVID, pretty low. It's not going to happen. People need to, I understand everybody's sitting at home right now and you're bored, but come on, calm down, chill out. The world is not out to get you because here's the thing. You and I, we're not that important. No one cares. It's a fact. Nobody really cares what we do. It's a shame, and I know everybody wants to be special in their own life. Hell, I want to be a superstar. I'm not. I'm just a guy, and you're just a person too. Chill out with the anti-vaccines, anti-this, anti-that rhetoric. Like, calm down, guys. Like, the world is not out to get you today. Watching a little Westside strength. All power lifters all day. Henders likes them right-handers. Yeah. All right, my positive. I love to end these with a positive because I like to try to look at this as a good thing. The reason I'm doing this is because I can look back on them in, 5 years or 10 years and see what happened during COVID and it's just to remember things. I tried to get my kids to do it. They were like, maybe not. So I decided I was going to do it. So my positive thing for today is this. Justin Trudeau just announced that the provinces and the federal government have gotten together and they're going to take care of 75% of commercial rent for people like me whose businesses were closed. I think that is a hugely positive step. Spain yesterday or the day before just announced that they're looking at, they may have upwards of 30 to 35% unemployment rate when this is done. That is a frightening number. If we're talking 30% of people are out of work, we have a disaster, economic disaster of epic proportions on our hands. So it's really nice to see the government, the federal government, provincial governments have gotten together and realized, hey, listen, we got to work with people so they have jobs. I have a staff of 22. I want them to be able to come back to work. I obviously want people to come back safe. That's an important piece for me, but I also want people to be able to come back to work. I haven't made money in quite a long time. It would be nice to make some money, and I really want to be able to take care of my staff. That's important. I think it's a huge thing today. I mean, for them to come out and do that, enormous step in the right direction, and hopefully to God, come June, July, we'll be able to, slowly reopen and get things somewhat back to normal. So, you know what? I'm not necessarily the biggest Justin Trudeau fan in the world, but shout out to Justin Trudeau for getting that done. I think it's fantastic. It needed to be done. Should have been done before, but you know what? As long as it's done now, that's what's important. Have a great day. Devin out.